Do women ever laugh? The women ever laugh?
That's so!
Ladies, gentlemen, all Alephians, thank you so much for joining today's Hot Potato and today's acknowledgement, celebration, and introspection on and of International Women's Day. We've been celebrating and acknowledging International Women's Day for over a decade now, and every year it evolves. But every year, Aleph stands still to reflect and take a moment around International Women's Day. And the way we think about International Women's Day kind of changes as the years go by, and our thinking around it keeps evolving. So without further ado, I'm gonna pass it over to Gail. Over to you, Gail.
Welcome everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Just before we get started here, today we're all here to celebrate International Women's Day, a day which celebrates the achievements and contribution of women in the workplace and in all aspects of society. But for many, it represents also a day to continue raising awareness for the biases that still exist, no matter how small or how big, right? And I'd like to start with asking all of you guys on the team here, what does IWD mean for you?
To me, it's more like supporting like women who's going through like happy moments, down moments, whatever moments they are, are in that phase itself.
Maybe this day could be a moment for all of us, not only women, but also everyone in the world, that we can reflect of what is actually the women value.
Supporting whatever, like bonding with them, listening to them, what they feel, what they think, and stuff like that.
I think personally, I celebrate being a woman, all throughout the year.
International Women's Day for me is an achievement to all the women in the world.
To me, that I always think about my mom.
It's a reminder for us that women also has value that always keep growing and dynamic over time.
Many people think it's International Women's Day, we recognize women, and it's mostly the men recognizing women, but there's also this element of women supporting women that's really important, that plays a key role, and people tend to forget about that. Okay, I want to kind of spin a bit here. What do you think should still be happening moving forward, right? How do we evolve? What do you feel are some of the changes that either awareness needs to be raised a bit more, or whether something needs to be solved critically?
For me, actually, moving forward, we should have more awareness of, women empowering other women. Yeah.
Parents need to also allow their daughters to, be okay to make mistakes, to make decisions, and then stand by them.
I wish that, kind of imagine that on the man need to be certified to be a father before they become a father.
Rather than only the mom to take leave to take care of the kids, you should also give it to the men, because we're equal, right?
We actually tend to go towards the direction of perfectionist before we actually jump into a next position in a way. I think it's more like culturally also how we actually been brought up since young, to be the perfect girl, perfect mom.
International Women's Day means something different to everybody out there. And everybody's got a point of view, has an opinion, has a way of grabbing that moment that is called IWD. I'd like to thank all of you. Thanks for listening. Thanks. I hope you guys learned something.
International Women's Day gives us the opportunity to be reminded that this is real and that we must be intentional about this. So if you look at this screen over here, and through this survey, we have picked up 5 intangible souls that personify the soul of Aleph. It is firstly over here, a buddy, crafter, a warrior, a solutionist, and lastly, a captain. What we had wanted to do is to create a small token to remember the souls, to remember the 128 heroes, the women of Aleph, and make something that will last, I dare say, forever. Right now, we're going to give you this NFT right now. It is a symbol of the soul. It is going to last forever, and you can come back from time to time to see this soul evolve through the badge on the top right hand side. And as you age with Aleph, the grains will age together with you. So stay tuned and look at this soul from time to time.
I think each year, especially this year itself, right, we have become a lot more cautious in our intentions and the message behind this celebration as well.
I think I just wanted to thank everyone who was a part of it, and those who were just there here with their presence. I saw the hot potato attendance was very high today.
Women are special in my life.
Just need that. It's so emotional. I really feel like crying right now.
I'm so excited to meet my soul.
So I think like in Aleph, what is good is that we are always trying to think from the other person's perspective.
And I feel it's really happy to be a woman.
Every day should be our Women's Day and
making women into like a mold.
Women power.
To not just focus on the output, but also focus on the process.
I love you all guys. Thank you so much.
Happy International Women's Day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry for the tears.